Welcome out, my Sagittarius Nation. Thank you for being here and coming out, for the likes and subscribes and comments. The channel is growing, and that's because of you guys, okay? So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's see here what we're dealing with, okay? Let's see. Right here. Clear. This is going to be for your June, okay, for June. You know what? Did I say Sagittarius? No. I did Sagittarius. Okay. Capricorn, okay? Clear Capricorn. Capricorns, Virgos, Sagittarius, y'all all be coming out for me, you know, so thank you for the support. You guys are awesome, okay? So you're awaiting the results of something, and your advice is to choose your battles wisely, okay? You're seeking truth, and you're beginning to see truth for what it is. You were in a state of denial, okay? And now that you're not and you're seeing truth for what it is, you're gaining wisdom that you need to manifest the things that you want, okay? These are your channeled messages, okay? So continue to wait, continue to evaluate until the day that it comes where you know what to do, okay? And then you'll have growth and success in everything that you do, okay? Channeled message there for you also, okay? Your healing begins now, and you are successful at it, okay? See, success and growth. What is going on here for my Capricorns? What is going on for my Capricorns? Yes, yes, and yes. Opportunity beckons. What else do we got here for my June? For my Capricorns. Okay, sad and isolation. So whatever it is, this opportunity that is being offered to you, it is bringing you out of a state of sadness and stagnation and isolation, okay? Because that's not a healthy way to be, okay? So you're looking for more, but you're looking for more stability. So you don't feel stable, you feel scared. There's things, you know, that you care, you know, maybe some of you still care what people think about you, you know, or what they're going to say, what they're going to do, but it doesn't matter, okay? It really doesn't matter. So we got confront, okay? That makes total sense. Right after fear, you have to confront them. Remember, I told you that the only way that we have to face our fears, okay? We have to work on the things that we're sad about and find the root cause so we can be more empowered, okay? And, you know, it takes getting into the deepest, darkest, you know, places here, you know, to find those fears in your subconscious even, you know, or way when you're in meditation deep, you're going to find the things that you need, or you could ask for them, okay? But I do see growth and a lot of potential. It looks like you're giving your all. It looks like you're trying, you're gaining a lot of momentum. You're starting to see opportunities, and not just like the dark through that tunnel over there on the other side, but the light shining down on you and seeing the sun. This one and this one are both have light around them, okay? So you're coming out from a state of darkness, okay? And now you realize, okay, you know what? I like this giving and receiving. This feels more love. This feels more secure than being in a place of sadness and isolation, okay? And this is meant giving you more security. That's what that chakra, red chakra is for, okay? Just in case you didn't know, it's a chakra deck as well. That's called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. John, what is it, John Holland? Yep. So now you're in a state of giving and taking, and it shows other people around. So it could be spirit guides, it could be literally family of yours, or just in your relationships. But there's 4 hands here. One's yellow, blue, purple, green. Okay, so you are being So now that that base root chakra, okay, the red in here is ignited, okay, out of getting out of that sadness and, you know, confronting your fears because of the opportunity, you're able to grow more in your heart center, your throat chakra, your third eye, and your solar plexus, okay? So if those are the ones you're growing in, then work on your sacral and not third eye, crown, and your third eye, okay? So sacral and third eye, sacral, third eye, okay? So they want you to work on being clairvoyant, okay? Clairvoyant, and see things so they can give you messages and not just hear it or feel it in your heart, you know, but that you can speak your truth and be authentic, okay? Here you're not being true and authentic, okay? And they're also saying don't let opportunities pass you by, okay? Because this person does, although there is an opportunity, and it says it's an opportunity of a lifetime is what I'm getting. This feeling is like it's an opportunity of a lifetime. It almost seems as if this person knows, you know. I was going to say looking down, you know, and I was going to say don't, you know, maybe for some that's what it is. Don't look, make sure and pay attention to your opportunities. Don't let them pass you by. You know, there are, as this infinity symbol, you know, opportunities of a lifetime. So it could be with a person, it could be with a career, it could be in anything to do with, you know, a service project, you know, whatever it is that is in your purpose, you know, or that you're looking for. It says here, take the lead. Okay, so this comes from your crown chakra, and your crown chakra is on fire because you're starting to get more intuitive hits, right, of, you know, what you need to do to be stable. You know, you're being called out into the darkness to confront your fears, okay? So take the lead on that, okay? And if it's a business opportunity, take the lead on that, okay? I'm showing you as a leader, a big leader, you know, growing, expanding, taking action, and rebuilding whatever it is that, you know, you were sad and isolated about. You know, you're starting to rebuild your heart center, rebuild your joy, rebuild your life, okay? Because you're like, I'm just no longer want to be like this. You know, I remember who I am now, okay? That's your biggest message, channel message here, is that I remember who I am now. I'm going to put that underneath here. I feel like it goes there. So, flow. Okay, so after you take the lead, you say, okay, here's what I need to do. Here's what I needed to get rid of. This is what I need to rebuild. And then you ask the divine and your spirit guides for assistance, and do all you can here. And let it flow, okay? And let it go. Okay, that's your channel message. And as soon as you confront your fears, you know, that's going to be an ending to those fears, and then you can rebuild, okay? Because this is a number 10, and I feel beckoned to put it there. Detach. So, you know, in order to, you know, come out of this isolation here, you have to get out of denial and realize there's things that you have to detach from. It could be even behaviors. I mean, it could be people, you know, someone that you're feeling, you know, sad and unwanted from, or maybe they are too, and you're mirroring each other, you know, maybe this is a twin flame type of a deal here. It's got the 11, okay, but it's coming pure and from the heart that, you know, you need to detach, and not just, you know, because you've got to let each other go or something, but because that's the way you know that you're in a healthy state of living. When you're attached to something, it's like you're codependent on them. That's not a very good, healthy place to be. Okay, so then after you detach, then you know, then your opportunities show. Okay, that's your channeled message. And because you let it flow, okay, all because you're confronting your fears and saying, what do I really feel, you know, because I know it's hard because you don't want to feel them, you know, again, and you don't want to bring them up again, but it's like, if you don't bring them up, and then they're never going to heal, and they're going to continue to get in the way of every decision you make in your life, and become a part of you, you know, when you could let all those things go and just be authentic and have your happiest and the best version of you, not holding on to baggage and things that really don't matter, okay? They just don't matter. So again, throat chakra, I see that you are the rebuilding, you're giving and receiving here equally, and it looks like now you're able to communicate very well with people around you, and that you have support. And you just need to reach out to them, call on them, that you are a channel for good, and that, you know, you may be called to be a speaker or something like that, giving and receiving, some kind of like a teacher, you know, a mentor type of a person, something using your voice, okay, maybe a singer or something like that. That could be all that attached to this opportunity as well, you know, something to do with your talents and abilities, right? Okay, so show those off. Big message here about showing those off, okay? Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, choose your battles, okay? You may be going through a battle with somebody. You may be going through battle in the courts. You may be going through infinite amounts, you know, of battles from within. But what I do see is that you having a conversation, if not with somebody, with yourself, and just saying, you know, I need to be authentic, I need to believe myself, and I need to go wherever it is that my heart leads me to and guides me to. That's where I know is my joy is at. And so as long as I do that, then I'm going to be my best self, maybe be my happiest, you know. And that's what I was trying to say in this talk that I had to say. I spoke, they asked me to speak about compassion versus contention, and, you know, it's just, we got to let the love take over and not the ego. The love is what heals. But we got to love ourselves first. Okay, so that is one of your lessons that you have to learn, is to love yourself first. Okay, because there's no way that you would be in sadness and isolation. Okay, if you know, you were being authentic to yourself. Okay, so they want you to be authentic to yourself, okay? If you're going to be authentic to anybody, they say, you know, be authentic to yourself, okay? And don't worry about what other people say or think, okay? Because I know sometimes that can be like a third 3D thing where it's like, you know, we care about what everybody else thinks except ourselves. But no, we've learned now that making ourselves happy makes other people around us happy, right? Because we like to see people that are happy that we love. So why wouldn't they be happy to see, you know, why wouldn't they be happy when they see us happy, right? It just makes sense, okay? I was taught that by a very wise man. Okay, so we also got here, you had faith over fear, and that's what got you through this, okay? It's here. Now doing this manifestation using all this, you know, upgraded power you have, right? Your empowerment, your leadership skills, you know, you're in your power, in your strength, but in the flow, letting it go as when you need. Right now is the time to put in those, you know, seeds that you want to thrive, to grow, okay? And then think and act if it's inevitably going to happen, or like it's on its way and can't wait and you're so excited about it, okay? So that's the way you have to ask, okay? You're also just, you're called to be a light, you know, like a light worker, to shine in some way. So keep believing in yourself and you're going to succeed, okay? You're like an inspiration to people, okay? So when it says believe and succeed, of course it starts with what God and you are aligned, and then the promptings, you get to go a certain place. You can You might have to detach from where you're at, you know, to move, to follow this prompting, you know. But it's like whatever you're prompting that you're going towards, you know, then that's where you're supposed to be, okay? Because especially in relationships, you know, you have to be a certain place at a certain time when fate comes around for you, okay? And it's your time. You've learned certain lessons to have a healthy relationship, okay? And just because you come together with somebody doesn't mean you have to make it a relationship, you know. You know what you want in a person, what you don't want in a person, and you know, you should work on your gifted discernment if you don't already know, okay? And know personal, you know, characteristic traits about different people. I do have this archetype deck, and it does show the light attributes and their shadow attributes. So we all have light and dark. It's not like, oh, this person's bad or not. It's just the point of, are you on the same level, or you know, the level of maturity that you would actually, you know, work and bond together, you know. Not just get with someone either that you love, but that loves you, okay? Because I see love here, right, in the future. So if you believed and you succeed, it looks like, you know, for me to be in a dark place would have to be a place without love. So love does show up. It can be in many forms, but it does show you a win in love, okay? And there's growth there, okay? There was something had to change though first, okay? Something had to change. What is it that had to change? I wonder, because something had to change. Throat chakra. Start being authentic. So someone started getting real with what they had to do. Channeled message. And when they decided to do it and to believe and succeed, it would happen. It did. Whether you're single or together, or whether you're, you know, together and wanting renewal, or single and wanting renewal, you know. If you were, or if you were just personally, you know, in a place by, you know, sadness and isolation, and you know, having that self-sabotage, or, you know, getting down on yourself, can be self-love. But again, I see two, okay? But it can be you, and that's also your channeled message, okay? So, I don't know if I can get in another one. Let's see, without dropping all of these. Okay. All right, let's see what else is going on here. What's going on? What's really going on? I like to know what you're so sad and isolated about, and if this love is really a love. So we might have to find out those things here. This one here. Ooh, open up. So you have love, and now you have more stability, because the love, you know, even though you were whole, you know, you found someone that you can open up to, you know. And it started by opening up to the divine first, you know. It's got purple, it's got red, and you can see the light, you know, above her. So that's how you know you're the one, because you don't feel blue and sad in the winter. If you're around someone where you feel depressed all the time, or you know, you feel overwhelmed around, or anxious around, or walking on eggshells, that's not a healthy love, okay? So we need to start working on self-love, so that we can change, either make adjustments in our relationship, or and make it work, or move along, right? Because, you know, the goal is to be happy and to be joyful. So make sure you don't waste your time or theirs, you know, and you know, cause unnecessary drama and trauma for getting with somebody because, you know, they're hot or whatever, you know. I think more their character is something that needs to be looked at, and when you are definitely trying to find an eternal partner, or at least a partner for the lifetime, you know. So here we go. Win or lose, you get clarity probably on you know, whatever it is that you're looking for clarity on. We can actually throw some cards on that and see what is it you're looking for clarity on, or what did you get clarity on. So you won the bet. I mean, this was over here. You were willing to fight for this love. They were supposed to be like this, and then and when you did, you got clarity to who it was. That's a channeled message. You're still waiting for things to grow. This is within you. But you need to change your focus. See, you're looking in the past here, and in this one you need to look forward. Okay? Because, see, you're looking like, it's like this. Almost like this. You got this, and you're looking to the past, and you need to be changing your focus. Okay, if it, you know, if there's anything that going on, obviously that you know, tries to bring you down again, you know, and threaten your security, right? Red for root chakra. So change your focus as you try to rebuild yourself, and just realize, you know, like the seasons and cycles, you know, things change, and you change, and people change, and, you know, sometimes we have to detach from people if, you know, they've changed and you change and you're different people. And it's like, well, why aren't you like this? Because you were like that and now you're like this. Well, it's because we grow and we mature, and we do become different people. And so that sometimes can get in the way, or sometimes that can actually help, you know. So that depends upon you and your situation. You would know how that is, but I do see you being successful in love. Okay, so maybe that big opportunity there was for love, because if you look at it, it's green for the heart chakra. So there must have been an opportunity to begin with that was in love. So you were awaiting the results, and you know, you got the sign that you wanted, because you were wanting clarity and belief on love. Okay, you were awaiting it, and then there's a coming together, and it's like, okay, I'm married now. So now your focus is different. Okay, it's on the future, you know, not the past. So it's like a whole new world, a whole new ball game, so to speak. Okay, so when you're looking to the future, you know, it can be overwhelming, okay, but just take it one day at a time. Breathe through it. Remember who you are, okay? Stay centered, stay focused, give to yourself, and let that overflow to people to you. But take care of yourself first, okay? And just feel the ease, feel the freedom, feel the love. Just it's going to feel like a breath of fresh air, okay, this change that's coming towards you, okay, when you change your focus and your life and things like that. So just remember that you cannot be in denial when you're looking forward, because that's what you were doing before. So don't make that cycle again, okay? Breaking the generational chains here of when I'm in love, I'm getting married, but you know, you're not looking to the past. You're looking forward to a different type of person that you want to be with, okay? You definitely don't want someone who's controlling. You don't want someone with too much shadow, you know, going on, like healed for the most, you know, whole, can take care of themselves, you know, self-sufficient. But, you know, it could be someone here, too, with blue eyes. I don't know why it just stuck out at me right here. He's wearing this heart necklace. You know, but you know, there's just people out there, too, that, you know, I know you can't judge a book by its cover, but there's some people that aren't good, but look good, okay? And it can be very cloudy when you think about it, but you got to use your heart and how it feels around that person. So that's called your gift of discernment. Otherwise, they'll look perfect to you, but inside, they're really not. They're a different person, okay? That's there are some people out there like that, you know. I've heard of narcissistic, you know, people, and that's kind of one of the traits that that they're known for, you know. Not saying there's not good people out there by no means, but, you know, just be on the lookout. But I do see that you are not letting that, you're letting it flow, letting things flow, you're letting things go, you're letting control go, but you're letting it go the right way to God, okay, whereas before you weren't, okay. So you're going to take off this helmet here, okay. That's your lesson, so that you can gain more light through your crown chakra, more knowledge, more of your gifts opening up and whatnot, okay. So it's fun. We got more stability, changes, a new start. You know, this is over the love, and it's 1, even though it says clarity and belief. That's for like a new start, you know, and then 6 for the lovers card. So that battle was won because you opened your heart. If your heart wasn't open, then this opportunity would have never happened. And so that's why I say look up. You can't see the opportunity if you don't look up, or you don't open up. Maybe you look up and you see it, but then you don't open up. So if you want to hook up, you need to open up. Maybe I need to put that as your title. If you want to hook up, you have to look up. I'm writing it down the first time, guys. Thank you for bearing with me, because I always say I'm going to do that, and then I don't. And then I'm dying and looking for like a title, and I'm like, what would the whole thing say? Luckily, I've been channeling today, and I can hear what I'm saying while I'm saying it, because, you know, sometimes, but it was probably before, you know, I'll channel, but I will be like unconscious and I don't know what I'm saying. And then whenever I stop channeling, I'm like, oh, what did I just say? You know, and I'll just have to say, I just channeled something. So whatever I just said was channeled. So now I've actually grown a little bit in developing it. So I apparently am able to use it more like I channel and I'm hearing it, and I'll tell you when it's channeled. And sometimes when I say things, I'm learning them for the first time too. So don't think, you know, I know everything. Like, I'm channeling this information that's coming through me, because it's not me. And it's like, oh, that's cool, or wow, you know, there's some things like that. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Let's see. How about we do these. Let's see. Oh, yeah, someone's been betrayed. They need to be strong. Karma needs to be learned, and then the love card comes in after that. Yeah, facing your shadows, something that happened in the past. Juggling too, so needing to make a decision for something, about something. Okay, making plans to go a different way. Instead of sadness, right? You don't want to be sad anymore, so you're making plans to go another way, and you're deciding what opportunity you want to take, because there's a lot of opportunities, you know. Or you can make anything you want happen, so you're deciding what you want to make, you know, happen, right? And then you need to confront those things that are hurting you, or that are hurting other people, or both. That's over the confront card. So you need to confront, you know, the times that you have not been nice to people, and you know, don't worry about if they have been nice to you or not, okay? Because otherwise, you let them rob your peace, okay? It only hurts you, not them, when you don't release that negative energy of resentment, okay? It hurts you, okay? So you want to rebuild. It looks like you're guarded. Your heart is a little guarded, you know? So you're not clear on it yet, you know? You're still kind of in illusions, you know. It's like, okay, well, which of these options, you know, is the right one, you know? But you start to open your heart a little bit, and you're told to take the lead. You know, if you want to end up with this job, this love, you have to, you know, open your heart. You have to, oops, you have to open up, okay? So it does look like you're starting to, but you're not very happy about doing that, right? It looks like to me. Let's see for detached. She's still sad, but she's detaching, okay? And so when you hurt, don't think that, you know, oh, it's not going to hurt when I leave. No, when you leave, if you're leaving, or when you leave a job, or when someone leaves you from this world, you know, or whatever the loss is, it's still gonna, you're still gonna be sad about it, you know. It doesn't go away all of a sudden, you know, and now who knows how long it'll take, you know. In this case, you know, 2 years or less, you know, 2 months or some, you know. But if you're beginning a process of detaching, that's good, because you want to be dependent on Creator, not on a person, okay? And love on yourself, you know, and take yourself out of places where, yeah, it feels cold, doesn't feel warm, you know, it doesn't warm your heart, it doesn't warm your soul, you know, it's not warm and joyful inside, you know. You want to go where it feels love and joy and amazing, and, you know, with clarity and belief. Like there's no, you know, it's like, you know, they're your soulmate, right? Like there's flames firing there. So I know it's going to hurt to detach. What did I just say? I just told you. And well, that's why they have me channeled too sometimes, because they want the cards come out to, you know, show you. It's gonna hurt. Yes, it's gonna hurt. But there's no other way. Okay, there's no other way. So you got to start, you know, detaching, or you'll be in a state of constant misery. Okay, whatever it is you need to detach from, that's kept you in isolation and in sadness for so long, you know, that obviously burns you to a crisp if you're needing to rebuild, you know. Oh wow, this says it flipped over here on the coming together, and so that says calmer waters, but it was supposed to go over this flow card, so that would mean row your boat. You know, flow your boat. Row and flow. Row and flow. That's a good one too. I should write that down. Row and flow. Or flow to row, right? Because you got to row to happiness. First you got to flow. Or you got to flow while you're rowing. Flow while you're rowing. Yes, this is corny, whatever this is. Oh, okay. You got to be truthful with who your person is, okay? You gotta be truthful. Who's your person? Who's your emperor? Who's your empress? Who's your person? Okay, and once you decide that, you know, you can make the changes necessary, because you're being authentic to yourself, okay? What job do I really want? What really makes me passionate? Like I said, take the lead. You know, what relationships do, you know, I want to take on? Do I not want to take on? Do I want to give my energy to? Do I not want to give my energy to? Okay, you're in a more elevated state, you know, as Empress here, and you know the right ways to go and take. So giving and receiving, you know, it's like your ancestors, or whomever's giving you help. I said these were your spirit guides, or support there on the 3D earth. They're helping you. They see that, you know, you're struggling. They see that you're fighting, that you're barely hanging on, you know, some of you, or that you're just ready for the next phase of your life and wanting to be shown what to do and how to get there. Okay, we understand that, they say, and you're going to be shown the way very quickly. Okay, if you keep believing that, okay, and following the light. You know what light they're talking about, okay? You need to start following what feels good. That's the light. Follow the light, okay? Because you are the light. It's going to take you to yourself. back to who you are and break out everything that's not you that got piled upon you. Okay, let's see here. Believe and succeed. Oh, something turned over. Yeah, look what happens when you believe. Vroom. Let's see, it's really fast. You can go anywhere you want to go. Do anything you want to do. Dreams are coming true. Channel message right there. Win or lose. Whoa. Yeah. So for win and lose, we got 9 of Cups. It's like, you win. I'm 9 of Cups. You know, I done my due diligence, you know, I worked with my spirit guides. I became the Empress, because I went through the flow. I opened my heart and, you know, made the hard decisions in life that I had to make that I didn't want to change, but I did, even though it was painful. And you know, I didn't know how it would end out, but I knew if I believed and with unwavering faith that it would work out either good or better than how I expect. And I need to not worry about that. That's what it means, let go, detach from the results. Okay, so the Star, yeah, so obviously it's over the clarity and belief with the love. Okay, and then it's the Star. It's like, you're my dream come true. You're my, you know, my northern star. So keep heading north. You're going the right way. You're healing, and you know, you have clarity and belief over your dreams and which way you should go. You're being guided. It's like they say the fate is with you, or, you know, or whatever. Like you're being guided, like it's your destiny, right? So it feels that way. Let's see, we got 9 of Pentacles here. So it looks like either you're waiting for them, or you're waiting for a sign, or you're, you know, waiting for an answer, or they are, whomever this applies to. But the offer is here, you know. And so the offer is here, and you're needing to take a step back, right? Because you're starting to feel out of your element again, and not feel stable. And you're like, oh, but what about this stuff from the past? So make sure there's nothing from the past, you know, you need to take care of, so you can move forward here with this offer. Okay, make sure that your focus can be on the future, and that you're not going to be in denial about things. And make sure that, you know, it doesn't have to be that's your person. There's a reason why people come into our life, so that it doesn't mean we have to be with them. So if you meet someone and you're in love with them, you know, understand that, but not everybody we meet is someone that we're supposed to be with. Okay, there's things called dating now. Okay, go figure. So for focus, change your focus. It says right here on self-love and giving love. You know, being in your Empress energy, seeing beauty, being beautiful, bountiful, generous, loving. So focus on that. Focus on keeping that Empress energy or Emperor energy. Okay, while you await this love. Okay, while you await the, I guess, like the decision for love. Okay, or the offer of love. It's like he's coming, he's bringing this love, you know, but you're still denying, you know, you're still denying something. But now that the, you know, that Page of Cups is here, it's some news, good news, or new love. You know, it's like, okay, a new love is coming to my life. You know, they want me to be their wife, or you want them, vice versa. And it says to open up. Okay, the answer to this should I or shouldn't I is open up to new love, or open up to love. Okay, in general. If you're not open to love, they want you to say in your heart, I open up to love. Okay, this is a lot. Oh, please no. Okay, please no, because they gotta go. All right. Yeah, karma is you learning to be authentic, follow your heart, follow the promptings, follow the light, and it leads you to love and coming together. Okay, but you know what the pain is? The pain is this, that you have to detach because you're not being authentic to yourself, possibly about being with that person in particular. And you know, you possibly have to go. You feel overwhelmed, okay? Or they feel overwhelmed, you know, and someone, whoever it is that wants to go, needs to go through this detach process, and it's going to hurt, you know, whenever, you know, it is that you go through it. So sooner the better, okay? Yeah, you're sad because either they left you or you're leaving. You know, an ex, you know. But I know, I mean, I see you being guarded maybe because of your exes, you know. So you had to keep your heart open and look to the future, not to the past, guys. You've got to raise up to the level of forgiving, to move on, to open to love, okay, not to be in the isolation and anxiety and, you know, misery. No, that's not how we were meant to live. Our birthright joy. Our birthright is joy. Our birthright is joy. You got that? So, the Ace of Swords is, you know, you opening up. You're like, fine, I open up my heart to love. When you did, look, it just swirled all around you and overcame you, and wow, you just didn't even know this was going to happen, this feeling of release, like, wow, I should have done this sooner, like a release of the negativity that you were holding on before the whole time, as if you were, you know, just silently screaming in your head or silently, you know, suffering in silence type of thing, you know, but you were in denial about something. But you know, when you say I open myself up to love, you know, you got to open your heart. You got to open your eyes, okay? The big channel message here is open your eyes. Look at those blue eyes. That's why, because they want you to open your blue eyes. Watch out for red flags, okay? But don't be over paranoid. But obviously, take note. The red flags. Okay, I'm trying to lead you guys to a healthy relationship, because too many people come around here with these messed up relationships. I know. I've been through it all. Okay, next here with love, you have a King of Swords. Also could be a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Could be an air sign. But it's just, you know, saying it's just, you know, he stands for justice. So this love could be just. You know, he could be somebody who's, you know, supporting you. You know, someone who, you know, depends on you. Somebody who would fight for you. You know, someone who cares about you, and will be there for you too. Okay, so don't worry about anything that happens outside of you and them. Nobody can penetrate. You know, it's like you're being protected from outside energies, okay? And then coming together, these cards could not be more perfect, guys. I love your reading. It's going to be a little painful, but we're not focusing on the past and the pain, okay? Focusing on the excitement and the unwavering, you know, knowledge that these new things are coming, that we're working on, this business, this life, this school, this plans here or plans there. But this says an Ace of Wands, and it's coming together. So whatever you did, manage to make the heart space work here for the both of you, and or, you know, the coming together would be marriage with somebody if you're not. So this is a new start, though, either way. That it's an ace, and the aces are they're beginnings, right? So they're just starting. So it's like after a transformation or after an ending, right? So, and after an ending of not seeing, you begin to see. This one was just sitting out here on the end. I had to wait somewhere else, but I don't know now. Just breathe. Just breathe. Every time you, get news or do something that makes you feel unbalanced emotionally, just breathe. If there's childhood issues you're still going through, just breathe. Stop, pray, look up, and just breathe. Okay, go. And that'll bring you back to feeling stable again and connecting. Okay, you got to make sure and take those deep breaths and get connected and ask for help. Okay, what you need. So for crown, I got Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely some inner childhood issues here, and they're coming to terms with them. Those are now dying. Okay, now they're not going to hurt you anymore. They are a 10. So, all this time that you were trying to, rebuild over here, your heart, it finally happened, because it's like, okay, now there's a 10, it's like, I'm working on building my heart, right? And then it was like, okay, I'm working on opening my heart. I'm growing it. There's 4 coins. I know I'm holding on to 1, but I've let go of 3, and then the hardest part is just over here, where you got to detach and let go of whatever that is, because it's been customary, or there was a lot of love, if it was a relationship, or just, you love the job you're at, or you just feel really out of your element because there's change, but that's normal. Okay, that's a normal. That's normal. And then you got, ooh, baby, you got sunshine. Look, how could it get better? See, you thought this was a bad card. Look what came after it. That is bad, ASS. Yes, I love it. Okay, but remember, you got to get out of denial. Let people support you. Keep the momentum going to getting out of isolation. Look up. Keep your options open. Detach. Take the lead. Follow the light. Follow your heart. Deal with inner child issues. Love yourself. Ask for help with spirit guides as well. Okay? That's the synopsis. Okay? That's the karmic lessons you need to learn, okay, in order to get to this card, okay? All right? So I know you guys are feeling like this right now. Do those things I tell you, and look what happens immediately. So start acting like these things are coming now, like you're working on them, and you're doing your part, and the universe is going to match you so quickly, and the light's going to be there so long. But if you don't trust and you don't work on it, and then you just stay here in this constant state. Okay, so somebody may come back from your past, and you're needing some kind of a strength, because there's something that you don't know, or that's hidden, or they're trying to take something or thieve something from you, or get you back for some other reason, because now that they see, oh, you're happy with somebody, you know what I mean? That's just ridiculous. You just follow your good nature and be kind to people, and help people how you can. Love people, love all people. I mean, even the people that try and steal and thieve from us and give us bad raps, and us good people, right? And it's like, okay, I mean, we let God deal with you people. We're not going to waste our time on that, It's like, I got no time for that, okay? None. But let's do it anyways, just for this thief. Let's try this one here. Gossip, yeah. Awaken consideration for the feeling of others, honoring trust. So they may not be trusting, okay? But may think that you don't trust them, okay? You both are being guided to honor trust, okay? And right now your heart is being awakened to for consideration of the feeling of others, okay? But this person is not in consideration for other people, you know? This person is under the shadow attribute, okay? Or, you know, if that could be one play, you know, because it did come up forward. But because this isn't always a bad card, it's like a planning card. But anyways, strategy for the thieving, you know, cruel person here. The shadow attribute says thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidence. Yeah, so that's a person just on their own moral, you know, beliefs, or have them to begin with. Who knows? All right. Let's see. Let's go for. We have something for the Empress. Okay. Oh, and another? Okay. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So now you're able to make, you know, decisions, critical decisions. You're very in tune with the spirit and have a high intuition. You know what to do and execute. Okay, you're free of any kind of destructive impulse to just go and do versus thinking about people around you. That's the channel message, okay? And yeah, I would say that there was some fear of abandonment. So this card is called Child Orphan. It says independent based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So these are for people who want to go from surviving to thriving. Like, look, the just generation is, some people are trying to break change of poverty. So I want to show that, you know, you're conquering that fear, which means, you know, you got to get out there and do something to show the next generation that, you know, this is how you do it, you know. And you know, you've learned to go at things at your own, but you have community and you have family, and we just all need to work together, okay? So let people help you and reach out to others. Shed light on the potential wealth within that can never be stolen. Yeah, so it says thief, you know, and we do have a thief here, but this is for the goddess, so we don't read the shadow attribute here. For this one, she sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be broken. So yeah, it teaches about wealth, okay? She knows how to gain wealth, okay? She doesn't have to thieve to get it. Visionary. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So that is definitely me, okay? And it's obviously some of you, okay? Visionary. We see things, we know things, we sense things, you know, not yet conceivable to us, but being the forerunners, right? The ones willing to proclaim the vision that we see without, you know, personal gain or caring what people say, you know. And then feminine, oh, did they show you? I'm sorry. Female, I don't know that word. Anyways, it says highlights the erotic energy of a feminine. Open your heart when your dependency is rejected. What is this for shadow? Appropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Okay. And the light one said highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Okay, because you really are feeling it with somebody, you know, it's not about money. Channel message. Using the heart, it says, oh, and it opens your heart. Okay, so if you're feeling an energy that's just below the waist, that's not good. But it's happening up in your chest as well, you're good. Okay, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. And remember that rejection is protection, guys. Okay. What else here? Okay, let's see. Who is this King of Swords? Oh, that one was blank. Okay, it says Queen. Radiates the regal feminine. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So this can be you. It could be him. It could be the other person outside looking inside. You know, it's a queen with male energy, you know, mama bear energy, you know, and radiates the regal feminine and uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So she's over here and she's protecting, you know, this relationship, you know, or somebody in the spirit realm, you know, a queen. Some kind of ancestors are there and they're protecting, you know, your kingdom, your life, you know. So is there anything else you guys want to know about? 55 on the clock. I think we're good. All right. Well, if you want to go into an extension, I guess we can find out more of what happens to this, and then I can help you through some of the things that we need to work on. If you want to, so we can get to the Sun card, those things that we talked about. Okay, maybe dates and times that things, you know, happen. Some characteristics, you know, of the person coming in that you should expect, so you can know up front. You can't know everything, but I can help you find out some pretty cool things. You can ask me whatever questions and I can get the answers for you on those. You know, do you know them? Do you not know them? You know, some hidden oracle messages that I have to see how they're feeling about you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave this with you. Oh, did we do the moon one? No, here we go. A personal issue really reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Okay, so now I leave this with you. On behalf of my water signs here, my Cancer, my Cancerians. And if you need me for any of the services listed below, reach out to me on my email, highpriestesshealer1111@yahoo.com. Namaste.